disturbs me the most when I wake.
No, seriously. But yeah, that's so. Would y'all ever like breakups? Once you break up with somebody, do you believe in breaking up with their family too?
Yeah,
But
that's
like,
a done deal.
That's a done deal.
But it doesn't have to
So
necessarily.
what if feel like you
have a
grew
relationship,
another like a special bond with somebody, and it's like kind of hard for you to kind of strip yourself away from them?
That's hard.
I mean, yeah. I mean, okay. For one, let me see if y'all are married, like you and Uncle Ron.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like, dang, we can't get in touch with him. I mean,
you still want to have a relationship with him? If
him, it's like,
God forbid, but
no, yeah, no. It's still like, dang, you've been around since I was like 10.
Look,
if it's a long,
like Auntie Portia, like, dang, okay. I mean.
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
It's unfortunate, I think. But
it's like sad, but it's like, okay, well, you know, but unless we've been together for like maybe, I mean, I don't know. No, that's weird because some people be like, okay, this is the thing, showing up to the family gatherings. Why are you here? What are you here for? Girl, and then honestly, then, you know, it's like, oh, you know, she always welcome, girl. His mama love me. Girl, the new girlfriend is here that's been here for like
so the
whole
old girlfriends still come to family gatherings?
You know, that's the thing.
You know, I've seen that on
that's
TikTok.
That's the thing. It's a TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
It's the thing. Girls still coming around. It's like, okay.
I've seen girls. They're like still really close with like the little sisters. Yeah,
that's toxic.
No, that's creepy. And you need meds.
But sometimes, I could say it's toxic. But sometimes, like you said, if the bond is like real, how you just gonna duck them and leave them?
First, I don't even want to be involved like that.
I don't think I would get
set boundaries
unless I get married. Once I get married, then we can like get to that level.
Set boundaries. Be like, okay, I can't come around you and your family.
But then that's common sense.
But I can't come to family events. But I could hang out with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what about keeping them on Facebook? Would you keep them on Facebook?
Yeah.
We kind of said that with like social media. Like I don't care if you see me. Yeah. Like I don't care, and that's
maybe I would keep it like that. I would keep them on Facebook. If they say happy birthday, I'll say happy birthday.
That's
a little message in there.
Really nothing.
Oh, we're talking like physically in their lives. Yeah, I think that might be.
No, if you're there physically, like on social media, that's different. We probably not seeing each other.
Or if I have a bond with the sister, me and the sister can hang out, but I'm not going to any family stuff anymore. Yeah. If we have a bond like that, that's tight like that.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
Because I do hold on to genuine. It's hard to find genuine people. Yeah. So if I find a genuine person in that predicament, I mean,
like that's actually like somebody really close to me and important in my life.
And you know how I am. I love the people in my life. Like,
because it's like, why should I mess up the relationship that I build with this person because of you? Yeah, and because our relationship didn't work out. You know what I'm saying?
But at family gatherings.
But at the same time, though, like, is it healthy? But
like,
for
if
you?
they got married or something, I would go. But if it's like a family event where I know he's finna be there, no.
Yeah, he can't. Yeah, no.
But if they like he not coming, okay, girl.
But it's awkward, girl. Ain't that your ex-boyfriend right there, girl? Is that your ex-girlfriend right there? Why she here?
It just depends on the bond.
It's messy.
I think it just depends on the scenario. Depends on the situation.
It's so childish.
But as of right now, my final answer is I'll keep you on Facebook, but I'm gonna kind of be with my people. Yeah. I have my own family,
and he has, that person has every right to be like, hey, I kind of don't want you at my people.
Because also too, like when you get into a relationship, who's really gonna take that serious? Like they're gonna be like, you still hang out with your sister ex?
Yeah, no.
They're gonna be like, okay. Somebody gotta be real understanding for that.
So let's be clear on that. Is that a red flag or is that a deal breaker?
Deal breaker.
If your man still
hangs out with his ex family.
No.
If he's pulling up to the barbecues, I'm sick behind that. I'm sick. Because I feel like I could never compare. You always going to have that bond with the people. You want to be with your family.
Yeah, and the girl going to let it be known. I'm never going nowhere, so I will. That's on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to fight.
That's beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a nice one. What if that person refuses to acknowledge anniversaries?
Oh man, who don't want to acknowledge anniversary?
I'm saying, is it a red flag or is it a deal breaker?
For my guy to forget our anniversary?
Yes, for your significant other to not acknowledge. He doesn't believe in acknowledging anniversaries.
Yeah, we not talking.
No, man, what? We together for how long?
It doesn't matter. That's just up front. He's like, I don't believe in anniversaries.
Now, see, if y'all only been together for a month and you trying to do like a month anniversary and 2 months,
we talking about like
and
a year or like real anniversaries. even like, ooh, a dude who like, I don't believe in Valentine's Day. I don't do that. All that stuff, bro. I don't believe in giving Christmas gifts, bro. Like, that's not really. Who hurt you?
At least give me a card. Like, I don't care about
I don't even talk to guys like this. So I wouldn't know.
I'm a gift giver, so that would be a deal breaker.
A deal breaker, not even a red flag.
If we can exchange gifts.
So, guys, I've told this to my husband too. Like, get your girl a little charm bracelet, and every event, holiday, birthday, whatever, just add a charm to it. The charm is $50. Like, come on, guys. Like, y'all, come on.
The only way I can
paying for the bracelet, and then you paying every birthday, holiday, whatever, Christmas.
The charm's really not that much. It's really the bracelet. Because I used to work at Pandora,
and it's very sentimental. Like, the girl will get it, and she'll be like, "Oh, this is sweet. My baby got this for me." Like, okay.
In a relationship is very important. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I feel like too.
Just because flowers is very important.
Even over times. I mean,
I believe in chivalry for one.
Yes.
Like I feel like it's not meeting the requirement.
I mean, like, look, I'm married now, so if you wash the dishes, I'm good.
It's the little thing. It's the little thing.
If you wash the dishes, you know what I'm saying?
Wash them dishes for me again.
Yeah.
Oh
cut
my
the
God,
grass.
I'm so attracted. He took the trash out today.
Oh my God.
You gave the baby a bath and put him to bed.
Ooh. You stayed home
At 9? Oh, baby, come on, let's get in this room. Come on.
Well,
what
since
you doing?
we're on the topic, let's kind of like speed through like a few of them. Red flag or deal breaker. Let's say has a hot temper.
Ugh, gross.
Deal breaker.
No, sir.
What?
No,
now,
sir.
if you cuss at me, that's a done deal. I'm finna cuss
you better not
your
cuss
ass
at
out.
me.
That's bringing
and
up
I'm
trauma
done.
for me. So,
I'm so done with you.
Oh,
what?
I never had a dude.
Now,
that's gonna trigger me for sure.
I've always told a dude, and maybe dudes always got sick and tired of me, but my daddy never raised his voice at me, and my brothers never raised their voice at me and cussed me out. So you think I'm gonna have another man come in my life and do that?
Yeah, no, I seen my daddy do that.
Baby.
That's why we not finna do that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, my parents are very loud people, so it's like, that would trigger me. I would feel like a little kid again.
Yeah, you can't.
You don't want to feel like that in
You're
your
not finna
relationship.
little girl me.
Yeah, nah.
I feel like it's my mama yelling at me because I
Baby,
wash the
what?
dishes.
And then when you get in arguments, like some people, I've seen some people like cuss each other out, call each other like bitches and hoes, and you have one time to let me hear that.
Call me out my name one time.
Slip out your lips before I pop you in it.
I don't like guys.
All you gotta do is get your lips to.
I don't like guys who refer to women like that. Period. Not even just me. Like,
not even just.
It's just disrespectful.
Calling me a female or calling somebody a
Because I
female.
wouldn't disrespect you like that.
No.
That's the thing. No. Don't disrespect me, and I ain't finna disrespect you.
Like, if we're gonna talk, if you don't like something, just come to me and talk to me about it. We should not be having to argue and, you know what I'm saying, have a yelling match with each other. I'm not about to have a yelling match with you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I gotta pour up again. I'm on my fourth glass. I'm so sorry.
And then also,
It's okay, Delina.
It depends on the kind of guys that you date too. Also, like my guy, he's not problematic at all. So I mean, if we arguing, he like, man, okay.
There are women out there that actually like that from a man to be aggressive.
Yeah, they like that to stand up and
so
this and that.
Do you like to push his buttons just for fun?
She do.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I seen it firsthand. She do.
Firsthand, yeah. No, he would even vouch for that.
And push his buttons?
Yeah, he be like,
Just a
man,
little
I
bit.
assist you like this week. He like, man, what's wrong with you? This week you been real cranky. I'm on that day. I'm on my cycle. Catch me next week.
You gotta go eat that Halloween candy and go sit down somewhere.
He just like, ISIS, okay, I ain't even finna deal with it. Like, it's cool. Or he'll be fussing, or like, I'll be fussing and he just be on the game. Sorry, he
Why
on
she
the game
upset?
talking to the
Because
friend.
she
He cool.
getting the brakes beat off.
Then you hear the friends in the back like, dang, bro, what's wrong with ISIS? Like, man, she tripping.
Like that parking that garage.
Something
That car in
wrong
that
with her.
garage.
Park that Big Mac truck in that garage. But no, I'll go here. let's get to another one. What about, let's say in general, not even like early on or at the end or the beginning, whatever. What about if a person is a love bomber, somebody who is like super into texting you and calling you and is super affectionate, not necessarily clingy, but
right here.
Yes, Isis.
I had an ex like that, and I didn't know how to tell him to be like, okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It was just overly on, like 3, 4, like all day constantly, and it was like, okay, it's starting to become overwhelming. Like, you know, you're just doing a little bit too much. But then how do you tell him? You be like,
I'm mean,
hey,
so don't ask
sweetie,
me.
Like, you know, I'm like, hey, just. I don't know the nicest way to say that. I don't even know what I said. I was
so before me and my husband got married and everything, we actually got married first before we moved in with each other. So when we was engaged, I actually told him like, hey, this is who, like, sometimes I just want to come home and just get in the bed. Like, I just want to unwind. I don't want to talk. And it's nothing against you. You know what I'm saying? But I just need I need to clear my mind. I just need to unwind. I need some my thoughts time. Just need to get out of my brain for a minute. It's not that I don't want to talk to you if you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just...
You need to decompress.
No, and I think that is healthy because even when I go
like,
out...
let them know first before you
It's healthy. It's unhealthy. I mean, if you up under them 24/7, it could get... I don't know. For me and my fiance, it's kind of like, okay, he'll go play basketball with his friends and I'll be at home, or like I'll go out with my cousin or something. Definitely that space is needed. Or like even in the house, we in different rooms.
Girls' night out is needed. Guys' night out is needed.
Please let your spouse go out. Don't be like that.
So how do y'all feel about y'all significant other or person going to a strip club?
Now, a strip club with your friends, if you at a bachelorette party, first of all, I mean, because I go to strip clubs. Females do it at bachelorette parties and everything. So we go to see, matter of fact, we go together. I'm sorry.
I'm going to high five you from across the room, yes.
Because, I mean, we in there together, too. I mean...
Me personally,
I can't just like if a girl walk by, I'm like, she is pretty.
Well, let me break that down real quick.
And he'll be like, you know what, yeah, she is. She's pretty.
Let me say this real quick. One, I'm not going to no male strip club, first of all.
I'm not.
Second of all.
I'm not doing that.
First and foremost, I'm not paying to see that man. I'm not. You know what I came here to see. Y'all know who I came to see. Where the BBWs at, bro? Where they at, though? I need to see that.
So me and my husband I'm putting our business on there. But we have been to strip clubs together, you know.
But you ain't going to no male.
No, but the thing is that I do go to female strip clubs with him. That's a red flag if you
go to a male strip club. That's deal breaker.
Yes, agreed. But continue.
So, yeah, I'm just the type of person like I forgot what I was even saying because she said go to a male strip club. I'm sorry, that just disturbs me. Threw me off. But yeah, if you're a dude going to a male strip club, like
I'm talking about in general, like I don't see how people like going there for fun. Like,
to a male strip club. I'm sorry. If you had like a male friend that worked there, and
I don't know,
like let's just say on a level like you had a friend that worked at a male strip club. That would be like the legitimately only reason.
The only reason.
Well, yeah.
And I'm there to support my friend.
My friend, get that out of my face. I'm just here for him.
I had female friends that were strippers, and we went to see them. It's the same way.
That's what I'm saying.
But you would want to go anyways, though.
Yeah.
Even if your friend wasn't working there, because that's entertainment.
Yeah.
Now let's even get deeper on this. You go to the club though, okay, and let's just say in this case it's the strip club.
Okay.
You gonna let your man tip?
We tipping.
No,
yo man.
You talking about throwing money?
Yeah,
throw that back. I am too.
Strippers gotta pay bills too.
No, because they
gotta feed.
How can I be like, yeah, I'm throwing money? You better not throw that dollar. You better
put that dollar in my bank. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in my drawers, making it right now. And I'm gonna like, waste that dollar if you want to.
But see, that's such a misconception because I feel like, just like you saying, you here to have fun. First of all, these girls are here to work.
Me personally, if you're too insecure, just don't even go.
You're insecure.
Let
I'm
you know
sorry.
you're
It's
not
screaming
comfortable with that.
insecurity. It's screaming.
Don't go
insecurity.
out. Don't go out and then hate on the stripper because she bad and he like what he
First
sees.
of all,
Like,
we knew where we were coming at the end of
he's
the
not
night.
gonna go home with her.
These strippers just want one thing. They want their money and they
Right.
they want their bag.
Have a
want
good
your
time.
man. If you
Right.
have a good time,
And we
at
love
end
the
of day.
strippers. Period.
So,
we love the
yeah.
We love the baby. Let it be.
So, what's another topic?
What's another? Okay, let me ask Delina this because Delina is the single one. How about deal breaker or red flag? You meet a man and off the rip, he's like, "I'm not dating to marry."
That's all you know.
He don't believe in marriage.
Yeah.
Don't believe in marriage. Well, he temporary. If I feel like,
Let's be honest.
if I feel like
I'm here for a good time,
because
not a long time.
I'm the type of person.
Period.
Because some people don't really believe in marriage.
I'm the type of person I can compartmentalize that. Like if I already know what you want, I'm not gonna invest my feelings into you. If I want to entertain you for whatever you are designated for in my life, okay, I will. But if I see no purpose of you, then because me personally, like I don't know, when I'll be ready to get married. So it's like I'm not completely opposed to it. But if he's like, I don't believe in marriage, period. I've had a guy too tell me like he didn't believe in he never wanted to have kids. Now that's a deal breaker. Really? But marriage, I feel like that's different because I can't even tell y'all if I do want to get married one day, but it's like I don't know.
It's kind of up in the air.
It's up in there.
Yeah.
I do know I want a person in my life, and I want to love somebody, and I
It's
want to spend my
definitely
life with
one.
somebody. But marriage, that's just like I think because of like I don't want to get too much into it, but like growing up, like seeing the representation of marriage within my family, that's why I'm like, I take marriage pretty serious. So it's like, I'm not, if you say you don't believe in marriage, you probably going through the same thing as me. Or you probably just like, it's something about marriage that just like sometimes can ruin people. So I definitely wouldn't be, that wouldn't be a red flag or a deal breaker. It just depends on how he presents it.
Yeah.
Now if he's like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, boy.
Yeah, 80% of
Anyway,
my family
that's
is
a red flag.
married, and I feel
I'm
what
here
you
for
say
a good
about
time too.
that.
Come on, let's get with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Marriage is definitely.
But when you see your parents get divorced,
No, like,
like
for
my
real,
parents got
like-
divorced, and then when you see your parents get remarried, my dad has been remarried a few times, but
It's so contractual to me.
Yeah.
It's just like, at this age, like I said, it's so up in the air.
It's so up in the air. Yeah,
It depends on your background, I guess. It depends on your childhood, but like you said, the upbringing for sure.
yeah.
You have these representations of what you expect it to look like, and then when you become in it,
and all that.
it looks completely different. So maybe like that,
So-
you might have something to say about like your relationship. Did it change or did it shift in any way when you got married?
did it shift?
Like I'm saying, in the way you guys operate, like because
Okay, let me just put that out there. Like, what did change? Like, when you're dating and when you're dating and you're in a relationship before marriage, you're like some bunny rabbits. You're gonna, you know what I'm saying, like do it all the time and stuff like that. But when you get married, it kind of slows down a little bit.
I'm like, why is it not coming out? That's embarrassing.
It slows down a little bit, especially if you have a kid. It slows down. It slows down a little bit.
I don't know. Let me see. Okay, what you talking about having a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Come through,
I
Isis,
gotta be
come
kind
through.
of PG.
No, go ahead.
Once
Don't
the
be
6 weeks up, the 6 weeks. I'm joking.
We all know you have a kid, so come on, baby.
Joking.
We know what y'all doing.
No, but like I think it's very important to still date while you're engaged. And still
Yeah,
married.
exactly.
It's important
Yeah.
because
Keep
if
it
you
fresh.
see that slacking, it's kind of like, man, this is dull. We don't even do nothing. Like unless your spouse is just kind of like a guy that's like, oh, well, I mean, I don't care for it.
Spice it
But
up.
going to fancy restaurants, going out to eat, like going out to traveling. Come on now, what else we doing? Can we spice it up a little bit? Let's do something we haven't
you
done
have
before.
to keep it.
You have to keep it
have to keep it
spontaneous.
spicy.
Always. Because when we was dating, that's what we was doing. Of course, breaks happen. We have a
So-
baby, I get big. But
So
of course,
one
jump
red
back to
flag
that.
for me though, me and I mean, my husband had said this the other night. It was like, yo, if you don't have a passport, that's a red flag right there. Like,
I guess I'm a red flag.
we could
I'm still
only
waiting
go
get
to
mine.
New York and Florida for so long.
So
like,
you saying I'm a walking red flag? 'cause I don't have
We're
a
walking
passport?
red flags. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Working.
No,
but
I am. Because
It's okay. Y'all gonna get there one
have I been
Y'all
outside
get
the
there.
continental U.S.? Yes. Okay.
It's okay. Yeah,
For
get the passports is important, y'all. We gotta go different places than just playing.
Yeah,
I'm working on it. I'm not opposed to it, but yeah, I'm working
Get
on
the passport so we could travel.
it. Period.
And see, I don't see that as a red flag or anything. Like, it's,
I
Not having your passport is not a red flag.
yeah, no.
No, it is.
That's a green flag. Because baby, we finna go.
Right.
We at the post office like, let's take our picture.
Right.
I'm ready to go, baby. Where we going now?
We can make a whole
Baby,
thing.
we gonna experience this all together.
Baby going to Paris. We can get it together.
So,
but hey,
what
that's not a red
is
flag.
one thing that your person has to have? Like, that is one thing that your person have to have.
Some type of work ethic, baby, because you can't be broke.
So they have to have ambition, Isis?
Yes, you can't be dumb.
Yes.
You can't be sleeping on my couch.
Delana, how do you
No,
feel?
You gotta work.
What's
What
one
about
thing?
work
A
ethic?
workaholic.
Yeah.
I feel like
No,
I
no,
hear that
no.
right
Just
now.
one thing about a guy, because we got to wrap it up soon. But just one thing that you know your guy has to have.
Come back to me because I have to think.
Okay.
So I've already said it before, and not lack thereof. Communication, yes, is big, but I think comprehension is even bigger because you can hear what I'm saying to you, but do you understand what I'm saying to you?
If he could
You
actually
can communicate
listen to
with me, but are you listening?
Are you
to me?
listening? Yeah, that's a big part. That's a
Because
big
I'm
part.
not finna go back and forth with you over the same thing in circles because I'm gonna get frustrated, and I'm gonna let you know right now.
And he has to understand that. Y'all both have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the same way it's like you want to tell me something, but I'm listening to you, so do the same. Period.
Yeah. My guy, well, he's, you know, when I was dating, like, you really have to be family oriented.
Oh, that's
Family
important.
oriented. Like, you have to be close with your family. At least talk to your brother, your sister, whoever it is. You got to talk to somebody. I mean, like, if you're not cool with none of your families,
Red flag.
Now that's a red flag.
Deal breaker.
My
Yeah,
my
nah.
fiance come from a big family. Me
because
too.
eventually the goal is to get married. So if I get married to you, that means I got to be beefed up with your people because you
having
beefed up with them.
kids too?
You know what I'm saying? And I need my you know what I'm saying, my son or my daughter to hang out with their cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to be family oriented. If you're not cool with your family, you gotta go.
And even like not just their family, but coming around to your family too.
Have to be open.
I mean, I cannot
Yeah.
stand no outsiders. I mean, no, unless the person is kind of like antisocial.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how they are. But if you just around like,
Yeah.
And embrace
You have to
different
show
cultures.
some effort.
Embrace
yeah.
different
try the
cultures.
food, try it. Just say you did it. Hey,
I know it's uncomfortable, especially coming into like different cultural differences. And I'll even say for me personally too, even though Desiree just said it's a red flag, just out of who I am as a person, like the family is few and far in between for me. And it's not because of, disagreements or anything, but like literally it's just me. And coming around to somebody who has family and who has siblings or aunties, uncles, cousins, I'm so supportive in being like, why are you acting like that? Why are you treating them like that? And this is coming from me, somebody who grew up necessarily having a smaller family, and now as an adult I lack that. And it's not so much lacking as much as I admire those who have the larger families. And I feel like you should come to community. It is your community. These are your people. You shouldn't be in here fighting with your people.
Right.
And I'm not saying that we
Life
don't have
is
our
too short.
disagreements, but I'm just somebody to encourage the family aspect of everything.
yeah, definitely not bringing everybody together.
Life is too short for sure.
Yeah. So that's something. What are you not?
Oh, wait. Let me say mine. Let me say
Okay,
mine.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
delete
I
it.
forgot.
Okay, I'll say real quick. Quality time is like my love language. Like I have to be spending
Yes,
time with
that is
you.
my love
Like
language
I'm a very
too.
clingy person, so I really like
not
people
clingy.
who want to be with me.
You're not touchy feely. Y'all don't want to cuddle.
First of all, she is Sagittarius.
Well, let me not say clingy, but if I really like you, I want to be around you.
Look, my husband is
That's my
very
love
touchy.
language.
He is
Physical
touchy.
touch. Oh yeah, for
feely.
sure. That
Physical touch
I'm
is
with you,
my love
Adelina.
language.
Touch.
yeah.
Mine is
Physical
quality
touch
time.
It's
yeah.
rubbing.
Physical
Like,
touch is
it's
definitely our love
rubbing.
language.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No, see,
We
mine
both
is
have
quality
some.
time. Like we could just lay in the bed and watch
Right,
TV.
and we don't even have to touch
We
each
don't
other.
have to
Like I
touch
just
each
like being
other.
with
Yeah.
you. Right.
Yeah,
I would
quality
say
I want that comfort. Like you're my comfort.
Yeah.
I would say quality
I wanna be
time,
around you.
and then I would say accepting me for who I am, like not trying to make me different. For example, real quick, I'm just say real quick. I really like an artist, Rico Nasty. I was talking to a guy, and he was like, "Oh, I hope you don't listen to that screaming girl, because she has like screaming music, not screaming, but like she's like a little alternative." And I was like, "She's my favorite artist." And anytime I would listen to her, he would turn that off, like he would judge me, and I'm just like, I need to be able for you to accept me for who I am, and don't try to make me feel like I need to conform to
type
what
of
you
music?
like, because you don't like her. And then last one, consistency, point blank period. Like just being consistent. All of this is like everything I said. Being consistent is like the bottom line. Like whatever you do, be consistent with
That's
it.
bare minimum over
bare
here.
minimum.
That goes
Just like-
with
just
when
like
you're
how-
dating and when you're
Consist-
dating, when you're
Right.
engaged, when you're married, you always have to be consistent. Like you always have to work, because who I was 5 years ago when we first got married is not who I am now. Like you have to keep learning somebody. Even when you're married with them, you still have to keep, communicating. Still, your love language changes.
Yeah, it does.
It changes. My love language a few years ago is not the love language it is now.
It changes because we as humans change. And
Yeah.
we are ever
we need
changing.
different things as we get
Relationships should
older.
be
You're
ever
always
changing.
growing.
And just
So-
like Isis said, the spontaneity of it all, like it just makes it just that much more enjoyable.
Yep.
So, what is one last thing? We're gonna go around. What is one last thing y'all want to just put out there, like
What
in the
advice to the
single
audience?
life, and then we'll say something about
Like
the
what,
married
advice?
What is advice to the audience?
Something
The people that's watching
that
us.
y'all want to put out there.
Y'all could go first. It looked like me and Bree need to think about it. I don't know.
Y'all married.
It's ghetto out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speak to my
It's
engaged
gotta-
people, the people that are engaged, or people that are thinking about being proposed, or I'm not thinking people. Definitely, when you're engaged, keep learning your partner, keep learning them. Let them make sure that you know that this is the person that I'm thinking about being with. This is the person that I am going to be married to, and make sure that this is what I really want. And also just keep learning each other, let each other know, like, okay, this is what I want. You're who I want for me. Are you the person that can come around my family? Are you good with children? Are you good with me? Do you know me? Are you learning me? Make sure that's a thing that you could take into remembrance before you say I do, for sure. Definitely think about that.
That was
Ooh,
solid.
that was
Okay.
good.
That was
Okay.
great.
Come
Because
on
if you
with
don't,
it.
and you
Come
get stuck
on.
with that person, and you like divorce, you
Ooh,
knew the
I have
red flags
something.
before you got with that person. Or, like you say, you change every 5 years. So
I thought of advice.
hopefully you make it to
but
your
can go ahead.
5-year mark. Go ahead.
Ooh,
Or do you have
married, especially if you have a kid, like just, I would say with communicating with someone, make sure whatever space they need, environment they need, to make sure that they're comfortable to have that communication with you, that conversation with you, make that space for them and build that space for them so that they feel comfortable talking to you and coming to you about it. Take once a week, do like a mental check, be like, you good? What we need to have like a mental conversation, like how are you mentally, how are you dealing with this or dealing with that, because people do have, like, you're living with somebody for the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying, you're building a relationship, a life with someone. So you have to take that time and build that safe space for them to say, okay, like, look, where are you mentally? I'm checking on you. I wanna make sure you good. Like, not our marriage. I want to make sure you're good. You know,
As
like,
an individual.
Yeah, because it's you first, and then you know it's us.
That's how we're going to keep our healthy relationship.
Yes. So that's one thing that I
and alive for sure.
Delina, do you have anything?
Being single or dating. I just think like being single in general, you have to learn to love yourself first. Because a lot of time, and knowing your self-worth, because I've gotten to a point where I now have like solidified my self-worth, and I know what I will and will not put up with. So going into a relationship, I'm not just going with whatever just because I'm tired of being single. So it's so easy to fall into relationships and get caught up. And me and Ice have seen a lot of people on Instagram get caught up in relationships they shouldn't be in. Just because, you know, they don't want to be single and they don't want to be lonely. And it's like finding solitude within yourself and being comfortable with being by yourself. Like, I go out by myself. I've learned how to do that. And now, like, I can conquer the world by myself. So if I have somebody else, you're just a plus one. It's not, you're an addition. You're
you
not,
gotta speak that.
Yeah. You're not building
just a
me
plus
up.
one.
You're just a plus one. Like, you're just an addition to my life. Yes, I want you, but I don't need you.
Okay, yes.
That's my advice to single ladies. So yeah.
Speak that. All right now. Come
Coming
on.
with them words. Encourage me, y'all.
I think I'm riffing kind of off of everybody here. I think what I will say, it's not so much a warning or a threat. I just want to be very clear. You are only as mature mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever you want to call it, as you've met yourself.
That's true.
And I feel that you should be able to basically say how you feel when you feel it up front, unapologetically. And the reason I say that is because you have no reason coming into somebody's life if you are not ready for that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the biggest problem that we experience right now in dating is you are not ready for, let's say, the bigger journey ahead, which is a long-term relationship.
Right.
So do not.
Check yourself before you get into a relationship. Check yourself.
Because it might be you.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like you should definitely say what you feel up front.
Right.
And do not waste somebody's time.
Don't waste people's time. That's a word.
Time is
That's
the
the
most
main
precious
thing.
thing.
My
to
time
me.
is very precious. Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was
y'all.
amazing.
Yeah,
I love you.
great job.
I thank y'all for coming. I knew
Yes,
this would be
ma'am.
a great panel of, you know, to talk
Yeah.
about relationships, single
sure.
life, you know, everything, deal breakers, red flags, everything we just talked about. So thank y'all ladies for coming and, you know, having y'all inputs and y'all opinions
We'd
and y'all
love to come back
experiences
again.
with us.
You know, it was a great time.
Yes. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Give Me a Moment podcast. You could find
You can find me on
Delina.
Instagram or all social media platforms at Delina G. That's DELEENAGEE.
Alrighty, you could also come to my channel, J&I Society, or also follow me on Instagram at ReSoIcy. That is on TikTok, Instagram. I don't really have Snapchat like that, and I don't give up my Facebook. Thank y'all so much. I love you guys.
You can find me on Instagram at Brianna, BRIANNA Montana, MONTANA.
Okay,
That's a lot of
Montana.
letters.
All right.
Somebody's
right.
typing that in at home.
For sure. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on the next episode, so stay tuned. All right, ladies. Y'all did good.
Cause I think I might